Shalom, shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Barakah HaKodash, double honor, Salaki, double honor to the Apostle Elder, Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopefully elect. The water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Lord, willing is edifying. I want to say that a lot earlier, call Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because, I've been saying this for a while, and I want to title this lesson the Isaiah 28 controversy. Okay, I was watching the Boston Elders, and they had this Christian out there at their camp, and Christians like to use this scripture vocab, no class Malone, the fathead serpent. Okay, as he's been called, likes to use this scripture to try to say, ultimately, man, I'm trying to restrain my anger because, Christians like to try to discredit that this is how the Bible is read, okay? And the understanding that we have, okay, of the scriptures comes based off of this scripture, man. And there's other ones too. Let's read it. Isaiah 28 and 9 says, "Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast." Right. Those that have left the basic understandings, okay, and have moved on to more, they have been foundationally built up by the basics and have become able to eat of the strong meat, which are the more deeper scriptures. Verse 10, "For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Okay, for with stammering lips and with another tongue will he speak to this people." Right. So let's establish that. It's telling you how the scriptures must be read. This is how you get the understanding. Okay. Verse 12 is key in understanding this, because this Christian in here, this video just told them, well, won't y'all skip to verse 13? It explains what it's trying to say in verse 13. If you don't understand verse 12, you won't understand verse 13. Let's read verse 12. It says, "To whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest, and this is the refreshing, yet they would not hear." It's letting you know that with these stammering lips that he has spoken unto a certain people. It says, to whom he said. In verse 11, it says he will speak to this people. Who's the people? The Israelites. He's going to tell them something specific. Verse 12, "To whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest." Okay? And this is the refreshing, yet they would not hear. So what he's saying is, look, I'm going to come to these people. I'm going to tell them what I need to tell them, and they're not going to listen. To these people who don't listen, now you can apply verse 13. Let's read verse 13 now and understand that this is talking about two sets of people. The first set of people are the ones who will understand. The second set of people are the ones who won't understand. Verse 13 says, "But the word of Yahweh was unto them precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little, that they might go and fall backward and be broken, ensnared, and taken. Wherefore hear the word of Yahweh, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves." So what he's letting you know is, and this is prophetic. This is a prophetic scripture, okay? Because it speaks about it. Another tongue will he speak with this people. Of course, he's speaking to us in English, which, when you go into it, stuttering, stammering lips, goes into to be buffoonish, to be, as the apostles have brought it out, okay? Which English is a very hard language. There's so many different words. But the point is this, right? In these times, you can see this being applied to groups like Sakari, okay? When certain understandings come out. You have groups like the IUIC and like Sakari, and the elders and apostles and brothers are always correcting them for going off on particular topics, right? For going off on a breakdown of certain scriptures. Okay, so this is letting you know that them who would not accept the true doctrine of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, he would confound them. He would allow them, they would understand to go precept upon precept, but their understanding, their precept upon precept is going to lead them down the wrong pathway. That's what this is saying. You have to read with understanding. The scriptures say, with all thy getting, get understanding. Okay? So you can read it, but Christians, you can't use this to discredit the Hebrew Israelites. You can try, but you are supposed to read the Bible precept upon precept. The Bible does not contradict itself. Okay, there was a statement that was made during their live stream. Okay, just because, so if there's 1,000 scriptures speaking about one particular topic, in this case, they were speaking of the Gentiles. And then you got a few scriptures over here that can kind of make you question it. You know, are you going to discredit those other 1,000 scriptures because you got 5, maybe 10 scriptures that make you question whether or not those other scriptures are valid? No. Now you have to begin to understand, why is it being said? Why did it just make a contradictory statement? Is there a balance that has to be stricken? Is there something else that I need to dig deeper and find out? Typically, yes, it is, because the Bible does not contradict itself. You just don't understand what's being said, typically. Okay? So hopefully that was a edifying lesson. You know, I don't want to make it too long because this screen recorder only lets me record so long. I'll repeat. There's 2 groups speaking about here. You have to read the Bible precept upon precept, line upon line. That's the only way to read it. But to them who would not accept the true understanding that the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is given through the Spirit, when they go precept upon precept, they're going to be confounded. They're going to be wrong. They're going to make mistakes. To them that are accepting of the God, as the scriptures say, this will be the proof right here. What? He that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, from his belly shall flow rivers of living water. If you believe on Yahushai, as the scriptures tell you, you're going to have the right answers. You're going to have the truth. You're going to be able to go precept upon precept. And you're going to be able to confound the enemy. If you don't believe on Yahushai, as the scriptures have said, then verse 13, Isaiah 28:13 applies to you. That's as plain and simple as I can put it. Lord willing, you were edified. Shalom.